Welcome to the final part of Sonic Riders, and we're gonna have to turn the volume down in editing because this is freaking loud.
It nearly blew my ears out. Also, I'm here now.
Yeah, hi Chase.
You were in earlier parts, I think.
Of all the games I had to be here for.
Well, I think you were in the previous parts.
I don't think he
I
was.
don't think so.
No. We did the first 4 parts with Jacob.
I mean, I've been in other 5th gen stuff before, but not this.
Hmm.
And I was pretty happy not being in Sonic Riders, but oh well.
Well, this is only 1 part.
Yeah,
It's a long part, though.
Yeah, but 1 part of Sonic Riders is a little too much for me.
Hmm.
Can you believe the real treasure is the ancient but advanced technology of the
I love this like gibberish language.
Yeah, like we don't know what it actually says.
who received an angel wing from the Babylonians as a
You know,
gift.
Well,
something about Eggman's glasses in this game looks really, really weird.
Well, people learn highly in text, so...
Yeah, true. That's a good point. So maybe they could translate what that text is.
How could you
Well,
even...
they essentially have translated. I mean, he reads it.
True.
Jet says what it means.
Oh well.
Yeah.
This was just a wasted effort. Too bad, really. I haven't the slightest interest
God.
in world domination.
Jason
or
Griffith as
advanced
Jet
technology.
is even more irritating at this volume. It's nearly all the way down, and yet it's still incredibly loud.
He has an IQ of 300 after all.
Also, this is like the only voice Jason Griffith did that actually
Are you
worked.
saying there's profit in this?
Hmm.
Because Shadow was just a more whispery Sonic, and Sonic just sounded weird.
Yeah.
I love that sound effect, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Why'd you do that? I was just having this great daydream.
Yeah, I was Scrooge McDuck for a second. What gives?
All right, let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of Babylon.
So Chase, what are your experiences with Sonic Riders?
I rented it from Hollywood Video when they were still around the time it came out. And at the time, I was like, this is pretty good. And then I think I only played it in total for a couple of hours. Then I kind of forgot about it for a while. And in 2012, I think it was, maybe it might have been 2011 actually, I bought another copy of the game to give it another try, and I hated it. I hate this game. Well, I don't hate it, but I really don't like this game.
Oh.
The thing that kills it for me is the air gimmick. It ruins it for me. I hate having to manage all of it.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this in earlier parts, but it's very hit and miss. Like, if you like the air gimmick, then you'll like this game. If not, then oh well.
Well,
If not, then play Zero Gravity.
if you're very good at conserving a lot of air, it shouldn't be a problem. Although for some reason they put an option for like if you run out of air, you drop out of the race. I never use that option, but I don't know why it's there.
For people that want this game to be even worse. I've always maintained that if you run out of air, more than likely you'll end up losing, because that's what happens in my experience. So I guess that's just a shortcut.
Also, Xavier, your gameplay is just making me look like I suck at this game, because this took me forever to do.
Yeah, I've played this so many times if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I've only played the story once.
I don't think I ever even finished the story. I think I played 3 missions and then stopped.
Yeah, I mean, like the first time I did play this game was when my Xbox was still working. I rented the Xbox version from not Blockbuster, but Rogers Video, actually. Yeah, from Rogers Video, and that was the first time I played it. And then I think like a couple years later, my cousins had the GameCube version, and they didn't want it anymore, so they gave it to us.
That's a terrible gift.
I didn't think so. I liked it.
There's only really a few Sonic games that I despise, to be honest.
In the entire series, there are only 4 that I can really bring myself to say that I hate. Every other game, like, there's a reason why my video was just my top 10 least favorite Sonic games, because a lot of them I really wouldn't consider bad, aside from 4 of them.
Shadow and 06 are like the only really big offenders for me. Other than that, I don't really have like Sonic games that I like get grossed out over.
Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Fuck, I can't remember the others right now. Sonic 4 Episode 1. I think I still have the script on here. Usually I can recall these off the top of my head, but for some reason right now,
Yep.
it just totally escaped me.
3D Blast is okay, in my opinion.
3D Blast I don't hate, but I can see why it gets the hate, because it's really bland. It's not really inspired, and it's just kind of... It just isn't that interesting.
No, it's okay. It's not good, but it's not bad either, in my opinion.
Well, part of it might be the reason because I grew up with it when I was really young, so...
My cousin had Sonic 3D Blast, and I don't remember what I thought of it when I was a kid, but I hate it now. It's so awful. Oh, and the other game I was forgetting was Sonic Unleashed, which I hate mostly thanks to Eggman Land. In fact, it was Eggman Land that just made me decide, you know what, I hate this game.
No, I love Unleashed.
I like plenty of things about it. Most of the daytime stages are really good, and the Werehog is a pretty cool idea. The soundtrack is really good, and the game looks good.
Yeah, I think it's really ahead of its time, especially for, like, the first, like... It's like 3 years in the generation's lifespan, I think.
2008, 3 years into the Xbox 360.
Yeah, it looks pretty good for that time.
It's even more visually impressive on like PS2 and Wii. Because those are older, way less powerful systems, and it still looks really, really good on those.
It looks
like its
pretty
visuals are actually fairly comparable to the HD versions.
It looks pretty good in the Wii version, but I think Black Knight looks way better overall.
Well, yeah.
Like, in my opinion, in my opinion, I think this is like the hardest track in the story mode.
Why? Because there's about 1 million ways to fall off.
Yeah. I think just not to mention there's very little rings, though I end up running out of air a lot, and I came this close to losing this a lot of times. I don't remember how many times I had to record this.
That's funny, because I actually found this easier than the desert one.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't know what it was, but I just found this one easier.
I thought this was one of the hardest story mode missions, because I do remember I had this level gave me a hard time first time playing.
Yeah, it might be because I'm more used to how the flying mechanics work than with the speed characters, because like I said in an earlier part, I can't really get on the grind rails very well.
Yeah, I can never get the hang of the flight mechanic, because I think because of the controls, maybe.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to, so...
I don't think I've ever been able to get the flight to work in any of the Sonic Riders games. So that might just be me being terrible.
I think there's a specific way you have to do that, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you have to either, like, constantly keep flicking the control stick up and down or whatever, but I'm not too sure about it.
Something like that. It's been a while since I played this game, so...
I probably might need to...
My memory's a little vague.
I probably might need to rewatch the tutorial. Yeah, because that's how I got the hang of the controls the first time.
I didn't do that, actually. I just went straight into the story mode, which is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, because...
Okay, Sonic Riders doesn't really have that big a learning curve. A lot of people seem to think that it does, but I found it to be really, really simple.
Well, I mean, I was like about, I was about like 10 at the time this game came out. So, I didn't know.
When did Sonic Riders...
2006. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
I would have been 8.
Yeah, I was like...
and I got the hang of that.
Yeah, I was 11 when this came out. And I just came really close to losing.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I came... Yeah, that was really close.
I kind of think they should have toned down the AI a little bit, because sometimes it feels like they're way too good.
Yeah.
And then in Zero Gravity, the AI is a bit better, though there are some missions where they're still a pain in the ass. Like, I remember this one mission, I can't remember its name, but I remember this one mission in particular with Storm in, like, this rainy city. That's, like, the hardest mission in the game, because the AI is really, really good.
I wonder if I can find Zero Gravity for pretty cheap.
Shouldn't be that expensive of a game.
Yeah, maybe I might look it up now, actually.
Is that,
But by the way, if you're gonna buy it, buy the Wii version and play it with a GameCube controller.
Okay.
yeah, I plan on doing that.
Because every other control scheme is really fucking weird, especially trying to do the Wii remote vertically.
Yeah, because when I
Oh
play,
wow, the Wii version's
when I
like
play-
$12.
Yeah, when I play Unleashed Wii, I always use the GameCube controller.
And if you're gonna play Sonic Free Riders, God help you.
Good luck.
If someone brought that to a convention I went to or something, I'd probably just play it for laughs and just record myself being an idiot.
I can actually give Free Riders some credit for being the only game I could ever get to work for the Kinect.
Yeah.
Also, IGN gave it a 7 out of 10.
How? It should get like a 4.
I don't know. I'm looking at the game right now, and it's got a 2.5 out of 5 from Metacritic, so it's right smack in the middle, and a 7.5 out of 10 from IGN.
Like 7.5 out of 10. We like looking like dumbasses while playing this game.
Yeah. Honestly, if Sonic Free Riders just had the option to use a controller, it would have been, at the very least, a decent game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
big
think it would.
problem was with the Kinect.
Yeah, I think it would have been a good game if like you were able to use an actual controller.
Mhm.
But,
I love how this genie just comes right the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah.
well, we've got to have a final boss somehow.
But yeah, but like, could it be Eggman or something? It's
No.
just genie, or hell, even just a race against the. No, you know what? Just Eggman. That would
Yeah.
make sense. This
Yeah,
genie.
Yeah.
We just fight this genie thing.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this.
Eh.
I mean, Zero Gravity's final boss also came right the fuck out of nowhere, but
It's really just a random robot on steroids.
yeah, if I remember correctly, it had at least some kind of explanation before it randomly showed up. This thing just, nope, pops in.
Yeah.
No foreshadowing.
I just find it underwhelming that the final boss in the second game is just a random robot of all things.
Oh yeah, but if I remember correctly, it would also just like collapse the universe if he was able to stay alive. Or something like that. It was really bad to keep that thing alive.
Yeah.
So for anyone who hasn't really played this, the whole point is to obviously get close enough to the genie and knock his lamp like 3 times, as you can see from his health bar. And it doesn't really matter what place you finish in as soon as you beat the genies. As long as you beat him, you've won.
Yeah, this really
what's
isn't
really
that
funny
hard
is you have to beat the genie because everybody else is still just racing.
Yeah.
Everyone else just sucks.
And in Zero Gravity, they changed that a little bit to where the other races are actively trying to defeat the final boss, but you still have to be the one to defeat him.
I also hate when he trolls you like that, where you're like an inch away.
Yeah. Because I think it's because you didn't get enough boost or whatever.
Yeah.
Get good.
Yeah. Yeah, because technically it doesn't count as a lap until you've beaten him. And until you've at least given him a thing of health. So I have to go through this twice.
Yeah, it would have been annoying if it was like, after the third lap, it just instantly
Fails.
over you.
Yeah, exactly. So at least it's nice.
You know, I just thought of something. How exactly does grinding on rails refill air?
It's a video game. Don't question it.
Maybe the port. I don't know.
How does punching things refill your air?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I guess I can kind of understand how a board could run on air. You could essentially just use a scuba tank as a battery, but refilling it would be a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just kept, like, air canisters on you all the time.
Well, that was an anticlimactic end.
Yep. That,
Goodbye,
yeah.
terrible final boss.
Yep, that was the end. That's basically the end. The game's basically done. Oh wow, that was loud.
Yeah.
Oh hi, Eggman. Where did you even come from?
He just showed up, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the door was closed.
Yeah, how did he get in?
Hand over the treasure right now.
Yeah.
Okay, catch.
He just threw his guns away.
The treasure is finally mine. Huh? What is this thing?
Babylonians were great interior decorators.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a magic carpet.
With a note.
Let's see.
Dear friend, I am Nigerian royalty.
With this, our lives will be easier without the need to work so hard to keep ourselves flying.
So we invented
The 13th leader
a
of the
flying
Babylon
carpet. What?
What?
Yeah, what's the point?
I don't know.
Rich texture is a sight to behold, and the way it feels is
Yeah, technically this is the only game where Eggman actually wins.
Yeah.
The award is just
Well,
crap.
you could argue he succeeded a little bit in Sonic Unleashed.
I
Well,
guess.
yeah.
But I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
I mean, where he wins
He
in
did
the end.
He did unleash Dark Gaia.
That's true, but it didn't.
To an extent, he's succeeded in a few games.
Yeah, I think like this and Sonic Chronicles was probably the only games where he wins in the end.
Well, Chronicles probably won't be considered canon because they never went over the cliffhanger.
No.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. The only reason I want to see another Chronicles game is to have that expanded upon. But it's never going to happen.
Mm.
I can show you the world.
No.
Didn't Archie or someone like continue the Chronicles story and they just didn't want them to like copy it or something?
Well,
Maybe?
technically, Archie had started stuff like involving Chronicles beforehand. Like they introduced the what's their face?
The
Shade?
Shade and her not Shade specifically, but like her clan, the villains of that game, the Nocturnus.
yeah, the
Oh
Nocturnes.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Nocturnes.
yeah, the other echidnas.
Yeah.
Very much.
And then when Sega decided to use them, Ken Penders threw a bitch fit. But
So that's why.
well, I think they eventually came to some kind of agreement.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think more than likely the reason why Chronicles isn't going to get a sequel is because it was a pile of shit.
Hmm.
Well, I think it looks okay.
Maybe. Like, a part of me is wondering why this song isn't in Smash Bros. It seems like it would be pretty cool for Smash.
Well, because this version is terrible.
Well, there aren't really a lot of spin-offs Sonic soundtracks in Smash.
No, it's mostly the main series.
Hmm.
Even then, there's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, wait. They're technically Supersonic Racing was in Brawl. I'm not sure if it's in Smash 3DS though.
I don't think it is.
Okay, the game sucks. Supersonic Racing's on it, ruined forever. And neither was Sonic Boom.
Yeah, what happened to that? Sonic Boom was in Brawl.
Yeah.
They should have brought in the Crush 40 and Cash Cash version.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably just Sega deciding, you know what, let's not use it in this one.
Yeah.
Or
So
Nintendo, rather.
maybe.
Actually, imagine it'd be Sega's decision.
Probably.
It will probably have to be a mutual agreement.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Sonic Riders. Any final thoughts?
This game's terrible. I like it.
Okay, Harry.
I like this game. Like I said, the AI could be toned down a little bit, but I enjoy this game. It's a nice change of pace, especially for a typical racing game. It really doesn't play by the rules very much, which I really do enjoy.
It's a loose
And-
cannon GameCube game. It doesn't play by the rules.
Yeah.
And the story is lighthearted, and I love how cartoony it is with all the expressions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I really wish they brought that in the main series, because I do think it fits with the franchise.
Yeah, I think maybe they should get the writers who made this, the writers who did the story for this game, and have them collaborate with the newer writers. Yeah, I know. I was trying very hard not to make a pun because both words sound very similar to each other in English language. What the fuck?
So the writer for Sonic Riders was a guy named Hiroshi Miyamoto. And when I search for him, I find a urologist.
Well, not so much the writers, but more so the people who animated this one.
I think that would go to the developers.
Maybe.
Which would be Sonic Team and Now Production.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So my thoughts. I like this game. I think it's good. Even when you get past the learning curve, it can be pretty fun to play with, especially with a few friends. And one of the best things I do like is the unlockable Sega tracks of the game, because that's what got me introduced to some of Sega's other stuff like Crazy Taxi, Samba de Amigo, Billy Hatcher, Knights, Space Channel 5, and all that.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's a lot of extra stuff to do once you beat the main game, which is good.
Yeah, I still haven't completed the mission, so I haven't unlocked Ooh La La, I, or Knights, or even any of the unlockable hang-on gear. And apparently Opa Opa from Fantasy Zone is an unlockable gear in this game, which I didn't know for the longest time.
I think Opa Opa has been in more games as like cameo appearances or a special guest than he has had actual games.
Yeah, he has more cameos in actual games.
Not counting like ports of Fantasy Zone, because I know there's a shit ton of those.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't count that.
yeah,
I only count original games.
Yeah, me too. I mean, but then the Fantasy Zone games are pretty good. I mean, except for maybe the Game Gear one. That one's kind of boring in my opinion.
I haven't played any of them. Also, apparently there was a Game Boy Advance port planned for Sonic Riders.
Oh, I don't think it would have.
Canceled it.
I don't think it would have translated very well on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, they canceled it.
I don't think. No, I think it would have a lot of bugs.
I just want to know how it would have like played out. It probably would have been 2D.
Maybe.
I wonder how a 2D Riders would work though.
Like that one Kirby minigame.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, because I know the one you're talking about. Well, that's Sonic Riders. We'll see you in another game.
Hopefully a much better one.
Oh, yeah, definitely a much better one.
And also, this is like the quickest playthrough we've ever done.
Yep, basically. See ya.